Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm here with baby Nina, and if you guys don't know who Nina is, then you are out of the know. Nina is the Kit by Jennifer Sussman Price, and she is my personal baby. She came to me as a boo-boo kit, and I worked on her, and for me, for the most part, I really don't find her as a boo-boo baby, but she has a full armature, so she kind of like have a spine, so, and she has a little armature, and she can turn her head and turn side to side, but she still has a little where it wobbles, but she has armatures, like I said, all over the place, and I really love that. She needs a bath. You need to bath. Yeah, I need to give her a real bath. I never did really give her a full good wash down after her matting, but I forget why. I guess because I was planning on doing some more stuff to her. But anyway, as you can see, this is her size, and I was supposed to change her clothes, but I just love her in a sleeper so much. Oh my gosh. So guys, here's what's coming up. Right now I am working on a private order. I am working on the sculpt that I sculpted myself. You guys don't know, we need to name that sculpt, but it doesn't really, it's not a big deal to name it because it's only going to probably be one, maybe two, because I may get another one for my mom, paint one for my mom or something like that. I don't know, maybe I can paint one as a giveaway, I don't know. But it's only going to be one or so, not for sale, because of course it's my very first sculpt, so it's not perfect at all, but I haven't named it, so I think we should do that together. I don't know, but I think we should see it after it's painted. Maybe we'll give him a name, and then I initialed and signed, I signed on the back of the sculpt, but I didn't like name him. I was calling him Sam Snickety, and I told y'all that on the live. I was calling him Sam Snickety in the class. So I'm definitely looking forward to taking another sculpting class. It was very fun. It was expensive, so it's not something that I would just be like, oh, let me just take this. Anyway, I got some fun stuff in the works, but so I'm working on that. I'm working on private order, working on my sculpt in between. I'm working on two prototypes, prototype Kobe, prototype Peanut, and I also have a baby that I've been working on off and on for about 2 years on the table, he is probably like 65% done. Believe it or not, Kobe is more like 75% done. He's little, and it's faster when I kind of familiar with the silicone and all this stuff, so it flows. I don't have no restraints. I'm not worried about messing up, type thing. Peanut is probably about 75% done as well. I just kind of slowed down because I'm trying to decide how darker I want to go with Peanut, which is a bigger baby. I think this Kobe is going to be up for sale. It's supposed to be, because I have 2 more coming. So, one of which I'm going to pick one to be my personal baby. So, I'm trying to reach this inspirational picture, and I know I keep saying this in all my videos. So, I feel like I got close to it with this one, but I didn't start out with that inspiration picture. So, I want to see if I can get closer if I started out from scratch, from the very beginning, trying to reach that look. So I may sell this one so that I can try it again with the other one. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I really love Kobe. So I will have a Kobe available is what I'm saying. So the Peanut will be for sale. The Kobe will be for sale. As I told you, the little princess is for sale. I'm not pushing it, but she is for sale. So if you are interested and you want a baby that is going to be fun to dress, very soft silicone, just, she's a cuddler, she's painted with so much love, as mostly all of my babies, not mostly, all of them, I do my best. But some babies, I tend to be really drawn to it for whatever reason. Let's talk about that a little bit. Painting is such an emotional thing. I always say that painting is not, I feel like painting is more of a feeling. I think people paint with their emotions, and I may be petty or whatever the case may be, but I feel like, and I've said this before, there's certain sculptors' work that I feel a lot of energy through their work. So I'm kind of going off subject a little bit. I mean, I'm not talking about Little Princess now. I'm going to talk about like Bonnie Brown. Whenever I get a Bonnie Brown sculpt in my hands, I tend to feel like I can feel all the love that she poured into that sculpt. I can tell that she's a passionate sculptor. Claire Taylor is another one. I feel like she's very passionate about her sculpting. It just translates through that. And I say that about Claire Taylor with her silicone. Bonnie Brown is my favorite vinyl sculptor. And I can tell you that out of all the sculptors, when it comes to Bonnie Brown work, it's something magical about it. Hence why she is the most copied sculptor out there. I've never seen nobody sculpts get copied as much as Bonnie Brown sculpts. Bless her little heart. I don't see how she navigates through that one without coming over here and calling y'all types of B's and H's, because I'll be like, y'all. No, I'm just playing. Okay, just kidding. Got a little away from myself. Let's get back into character. All right, so no, seriously. So when you get those type babies, or like for instance, like for me, getting to know people like Jennifer Costello, not me forgetting Jennifer Sussman Price's name. I've done it, holding her baby in my hand. Jennifer and Kathy and different people, you get to know them as a person and individuals, like, and seeing them, meeting them at shows and working with them, and how they are so customer service oriented and they put so much, care into trying to give us more bang for our bucks type situation. You be so excited when you working on their stuff. You're so excited, and it that pours into it. Another thing is, if I have a sculpt and it reminds me of someone or something, or I see a vision, like Kobe, there's a real baby. I don't know who baby it is. I can't show the picture because I probably stole it off somebody's page, and it might be somebody in the community be like, why did you save that picture? Because baby, you showed a nice picture and it was not edited and it was raw. I think I got it off of Google, but I'm not sure, so I can't post it. But I am so in love. I'm so in love because I'm so inspired by this sculpt. And not only that, I did get to see Jennifer sculpt this baby, and I get to see behind the scenes sometimes because we're talking and she's actually sculpting, or on video, it's just, and sometimes I get to see it even in live time. So I know that she sculpted it because I seen it, you know what I mean, which is valuable to me, because so many people get accused of not really sculpting and stuff like that, or they're like, oh, that sculpt looked like so-and-so sculpt. Today, in matter of fact, we were looking at a sculpt, and someone asked me, like, who sculpted that? I'm like, I don't know, but it looked like Kobe. But then I said, but it also looked like it could be, Marita Winters' baby. And I said, I don't know, not sure. And I kept looking through the comments until I figured out and saw that somebody had asked and they had said it, and sure enough, it was a Marita Winters baby. But then I remember exactly how that baby looked, because I actually liked that baby when I saw it in person at the doll show. But that baby in person do not look like Kobe at all. But on screen, for whatever reason, my head instantly went like, oh my gosh, it looks like Kobe. Not saying that I was thinking no one copied no one, but I think that happens a lot. I remember when I got a baby from Jennifer Costello, and I thought the baby kind of favored twin B. And I was like, even, having the skeleton underneath. Like, I'm very good at seeing that type of stuff. And I do know there are some babies out here that really is who I think it looked like. It looked like them. It really, they either used it for inspiration sitting on the side of the desk, or they used it. I can't be the police for none of that. But I'm just saying, sometimes it just, it just don't. But when you get to know people individually and you interact with them, or even just the sculpt itself make you fall in love with the actual sculpt itself, not knowing the history, not even if you didn't know the sculptor, it motivates you, and it takes on a different energy when you're painting, and you're just so invested, and I feel like you get the best out of it. For me, another thing that gets me sometimes is actually I'll have my iPad open and just looking at a real baby, like a real raw picture. Not a Photoshop picture, not an edited, raw with the blemishes, the everything, baby right there. And I'm looking at the pictures and I'm painting, and it really, really makes a difference. So I feel like painting is a mood. If you're dark and you're sad, or you're a mean spirit, or you're a very cold-hearted person, a lot of times you see a lot of darkness in their painting. You'll see the heavy shading and it just something about it. But then I ask myself as I say this, is like, perception is everything, and what I see in art may be very different, because I know, like, I have friends that we usually like the same things, but then all of a sudden, trying to see what time it is. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. I can't tell the clock without it giving the numbers. I gotta go, y'all. I'm sorry, baby. We'll have to catch this conversation up later. It was real.